right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to Tuesday. Hope you're doing great. This week on the Pathfinders group, I am going to teach a lesson. I can't decide if it's going to be about journaling as a method of helping you heal some things or just straight up talking about some of the things that I have been learning from my own channeling work in terms of the twin flame journey. Both of those things are going to be talked about on Wednesday in our group. The lesson in journaling will also be in there. So we'll see how it goes. I want to get to your questions. I don't want to cut your time short. So I really want to hear from you guys. What would you like to hear more about? And the twin flame journey piece to me has to do with divine feminine energy on this planet, healing the father wound. And so it's coming up in the twin flame journey, but I wonder if that isn't really a broader message. So we'll see. I'll be talking about it. I might even talk about it here in this reading. So let's see where we go. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go check out the twin flame reading I did yesterday, all about healing the father wound and the divine masculine healing the mother wound. And these are things that we're getting pushed to do right now. Surrendering to the journey. Clearly, release control, protected by angels. I got this card in the same position just last week. Crossing bridges, a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yes, that is for the spiritual path. Unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. Now, this card came out as well last week, and I feel like that has to do with, it is surrendering to the journey. Sometimes this, and I just channel what comes through. So a lot of it did sound fairly traditional, but I kept getting this message of we're not going back, we're going forward. This is a new level of consciousness. So if some of you heard my messages in the twin flame reading and were sort of like upset about how that came out, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but I just really am in that place of, I'm just the vessel here and I'm bringing through things. I don't even know, the reading hasn't even aired yet. So I don't know, but it just felt like when I was doing it, that there was going to be a lot of triggering coming from that reading. And so I feel like if you're triggered by it, that's the place to dig. Okay, that is what that is the truth. If anything, and it's not just my readings, any readings or anything happening in your life being triggered by something, that's where the healing needs to be focused. Okay, there's something going on that needs a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing for sure. Okay, so underneath is the Temperance card. This is Archangel Michael, more protection. Okay, he's got the that is Archangel Michael too, with his Ace of Swords, but in this reading he's got the Two of Cups. So there's something about developing connection with honesty in love relationships or in relationships in general, just between two people with those Two of Cups. There's something about developing honesty. The Eight of Swords, the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, and the High Priestess. So I love justice being down here too. So there's definitely something about not seeing it coming, not seeing some harsh words coming, not seeing it, even though you're very intuitive, very, very intuitive. You're being protected from some kind of closed mindset that you're here to, I don't know, battle against. That seems really strong language to me. We're definitely in this unknown territory, and it's like, don't fight against the journey. Don't fight against the journey. Realize that part of the journey is going to be sinking into surrendering to this journey, releasing control, letting the chips fall where they may. I feel like a lot of this is about, sort of sitting back away from a lot of mayhem. All right, we've been talking about that for months. Okay, so Queen of Cups is showing up. Ace of Swords. Magician. really trying to speak truth from the heart and manifesting from, all of the aces are in this card, this new beginning. So something about being in your heart, but not shying away from speaking truth. Okay. That's going to be super important. Oh, look at this. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords. The masculine came up as the Magician. So I'm not sure that this has anything to do with the twin flame reading. I'm just saying that, like, there is some kind of truth being spoken, action being taken from the heart, masculine energy, Mars in Cancer, Mars retrograding in Cancer. So there can be some truth being a masculine energy being aware of the truth. Okay. And everybody has masculine and feminine within them. So there can be some kind of like aha moment that's coming through. And it does bring some kind of offer. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, like just this awareness of where we're going, or where you and I are going, or where I want to go, where this connection is going, where this collective is going. Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. See in the future, baby. Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Look at all the queens here. Missing the Queen of Wands, which has been kind of coming out a lot these days with her creativity. And that's very, we have a full moon in Leo this week, but we got the Strength card here. So representing, right? Representing. Cancer, Leo, Sag, Gemini. And this new path is taken with an awareness of some truth. Okay. This new choice. So there's something about coming together because of this truth, because of a truth that maybe a lot of people didn't know and maybe triggered some people. Okay. But there's an energy of, regardless how you feel, how you're taking this, it's still the truth. And it still needs to be acted upon. Okay. So I realize that you're upset. I realize that you're like blindsided. I realize that you're fearful or tearful or whatever it is, but we still need to move. We still need to move. We still need to make this decision. We still need to take action. The Ace of Swords can be a lot of things. Okay. And this can be between two people where there's some honesty coming from masculine energy about feelings. There can be an honesty coming from, an honesty coming that is aligning people with their feelings. When you hear this truth, you're going to know how you feel about it. Okay. There's something about this alignment of knowing and truth. Ace of Swords. Give me more on the Ace of Swords, please. Oh, this Two of Pentacles will just not shut up. Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Ten of Wands, Eight of Cups. This is like waiting and not acting and not doing and not saying and not coming forward. Masculine energy being stunted, being held back, right? Mars energy in retrograde since December, is going to go direct in February 23rd. And there will be like a releasing of that, not like a spring, not like, oh, we're pulling back, or like the, Sagittarian energy. Not that. This is more like, I don't know. What should we do about it? I don't know. What should we do about it? I'm not sure. Let's talk about it. Let's just hang on. Let's hold on. Hold your horses. Don't be crazy. Like, there's just something like that. Even though there's a lot of rage and a lot of cluelessness or I didn't see this coming, right? Shock and rage. But eventually, all right, so this is Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, trumpeting the truth. Everyone will know. Everyone will know. 8 of Cups, Page of Cups, Devil energy. Look at this. Too little, too late. There's like an apology or some kind of like desire to make it right. Nope. 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups. And like, now what do we do with you? Okay. So there's definitely something here about like, I remember, oh man, this was one of my low points in high school, having a party at a family member's house, not my parents' house, a family member's house, and having a lot of damage done. And to make it worse, I kind of ran away to the beach the next day instead of really focusing on what I needed to do. And so there was like a double thing of like, I'm sorry. And they're like, that's fine, but what are you going to do about it? So it's like, yeah, that's baseline that you say you're sorry. That's expected because this is egregious. But now what? Okay. So I feel like there's going to be something like that going on. There's going to be a movement forward, the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords, a decision made that has to do with a clarity of the future and an energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So there is some kind of nurturing the cluelessness, Leo energy, and the rage. Like there's something here where it's like, I'm not going to codependently try to sweep this under the rug. Like this is something that needs to be out there for everyone to see, right? Everybody needs to know about this. This can't be something that we handle internally. This is not something that's going to be, like I said, swept under the rug. There's an importance to having it be public. Look at that. The Sun, the 3 of Cups, and the Fool. This wisdom comes from that, okay? Wisdom comes from it being very public. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I feel like you guys are just watching this. You got your own stuff. You got your own marching orders this week in that twin flame reading, okay? So this is like marching orders. So what is this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups? This is like an offer. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles, King and Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. There's something here about we've invested too much time and energy into this to just let it fall into the ocean. There's something here about the 6 of Wands. There might be a little bit of ego, or I almost feel like everybody needs to get on the same page. This is not about you. This is not about hierarchy. This is like everybody needs to do their part. Okay. And if you are coming at this from a healed perspective, I feel like there's a lot of healing coming through this reading, that this is what the protection's about. This is what the strength and empowerment is about. This is really what Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine are being led to be, sort of like leaders on the planet when this egregious nonsense, I mean, that's kind of not even strong. That's not even nearly a strong enough word. There's definitely some energy of like, wow, what now? And so there's going to be a hierarchical grab to hold on to a hierarchy, but I feel like the lion's share, no pun intended, we got the Sun and the Strength card, the lion's share of people, especially divine partners, all right, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, the divine connection, those on the spiritual path are like, hey, why not take this opportunity to do something better? Okay. Why not take this opportunity to do something better? Like, going back and just pasting it together the way it used to be, I feel like this is a real opportunity. Death. Yeah, look at this. Death, Hierophant, Five of Wands, Two of Swords. There's a lot of cards, but I'm still going to take it. The Chariot, and then the Justice card. So, in order to move forward, there needs to be some kind of coming together that is going to be nurturing for everyone. And this is why this is a little bit part two of that divine twin flame reading, which was the divine feminine dropping into her masculine energy. It's not it's not a positive masculine energy. It's more of a shield, or like a I have to do everything and nobody else can do anything, and all of that kind of feeling like I'm all alone here. And that may very well be true in the circumstances, but there's something about healing that now so that that's not true. There's something about um, needing other people, feminine needing other people, masculine needing other people, masculine dropping into their feminine energy and doing nothing, not healing themselves, not anything, feminine doing too much and needing to heal a wounded father energy, the masculine needing to heal a wounded mother energy. That's why you guys are the leaders. So that the feminine energy can be balanced, masculine, feminine internally. The masculine can be balanced, masculine, feminine internally. Right? So there's this, we're done with the wounded masculine. We're done with the wounded feminine. That's why you guys are on the forefront of this. So there's something here about decisions to be made. So this could show up in your own personal life, like a lot of changes happening in the world, and like, how am I going to proceed with my own life? Even things that you counted on or things that you expected. If you're doing your healing journey, you're going to be available to have a different vision, a bigger vision, and a way of helping people who aren't there yet. Because this is the split in consciousness. This is it. Okay. We are in it now. And there are going to be people that are not going to want to elevate their consciousness, but Gaia is elevating its consciousness. That's why we're having those earthquakes. We're having all this stuff. It's like trying to shake us off, right? So your job is to really elevate your consciousness. This whole thing about the end of hierarchy is really going to cause a lot of strife. This Five of Wands, the Hierophant, the Death card, and they're really the what you're being asked to do in the spiritual realm is to stay balanced, stay grounded, do your healing work, help people when you can, be kind, be generous, be nurturing to other people. Don't let yourself get drained. Don't hang out with people who are draining you. The more you stay in wounded energy, so the polarity is activated here, where the feminine energy drops into the masculine, the polarity is activated. And so in order to really have that be a balance, the divine feminine energy needs to be healed and their masculine needs to be healed too. Okay. And how it shows up, how it can show up in the world, a wounded divine feminine, they drop into their masculine and they are just like, and a lot of us are doing this, right? A lot of us are like, I'm doing it on my own. I don't, thanks a lot. I don't want a partner. That's just doesn't sound good to me at all. Because it's wounded masculine. I'm not interested in that. But there is something about being asked to heal a father wound. There is something about that. Okay, I'll expand on that. And the masculine pulling back into themselves with this, the mother wound, needing to heal that. The mother wound, the wound of criticism, coldness, lack of attention. The father wound looks like abandonment or domineering, critical. Same. Same thing. So we can call it whatever you like, but those are the things that are needing to be healed right now. And because the father wound in the feminine abandons you and lets you continually call in masculines that are, or any kind of energy that are bullying, domineering, or abandoning. If you're not balanced, right? Internally, masculine, feminine. All right. So this does feel the King and Queen of Pentacles here with this 10 of Pentacles. We're going to explore that. I do want to know about this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It looks like there is some kind of agreement here, or some kind of like coming together once everybody works on their masculine and feminine, because I am seeing this healing card underneath, and that's a really good thing. All right, so let's continue on. I'm going to look at what our blocks are right now, what we need to deal with, other than what all this stuff that I've just been telling you, what we don't see coming. I feel like that is the thing that the Ace of Swords is all about. All right, link is below if this is your reading. If you want to continue, I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.